But in any event, that was the type of work week that I had for the week. I'm sorry. It sounded like Tamia. Yes, I was going to say, did she go out through the back? I thought she went out through the back, y'all.
Whoop her ass.
Yeah, this was going to be shut down. I definitely thought that was. So I'm like, what's the fuck?
You in the house.
Are they by the window?
Yeah.
We have a lot of kids over here too. I think that's dope. But Tiffany said the cleaning can be crazy with all these floors.
No, it's not that difficult.
Cause we
stay pretty much, except for Tamia's shit. I ain't going
that
up
shit is
there.
always all over the place. But we also do like you will do such and such, and then I will do such and such, and we'll.
Yeah.
Why you said it like that?
You only clean on the weekend.
That's a fact. But the house don't be a mess because
I clean throughout the week, of course.
I thought it was because we don't be all over the house during the week.
We actually do.
I thought we do living room and our room.
And counters back and forth, the bathroom. Every room but Tamia's.
Okay. So, talk to me. Topics. Where are we going with this live for today? Hi, baby. Why you looking like that?
Man, I actually thought you had topics already planned and you was gonna have to take a form of discussion. So what's the problem? Something bit the shit out of me.
When we just was at the ice cream place. Sitting outside like that. Did we do do you feel you need to treat people as they are, like whichever title they hold?
Yes. So you should repeat that question or restate what you were just saying.
Do you feel you need to treat people as they are, like whichever title they hold in your life?
And this is about a relationship, right?
In general, yes.
Yeah, I don't treat people how I feel no more.
No?
No, like I could love you to death, but if you're presenting yourself like an idiot, I'm going to treat you like an idiot.
Speaking of that, I can love you wholeheartedly. Love you. Okay? But if I don't want to fuck with you, I don't have to fuck with you. That goes to family and friends. Okay? Let's just be clear. So just because I love you because of who you are in my life doesn't mean that I have to say hello when you call. Doesn't mean that I have to speak on the phone when you are on the phone with my children. I don't have to do that. I don't have to speak to you. I don't. Yes. I don't have to speak to you. I don't have to deal with you. I do not have to. I love you, but we don't have to fuck with each other. We don't have to be cool. Yes. We don't have to be cool with each other. We don't have to fuck with each other. We don't have to be involved with each other. No, we don't. Tiffany said, I guess because I have a whole white floor where you have to see my house, the floors I have, etc. She has an entire floor. That's white.
Yeah, but see, you bugging. I know, like with our floors though too, we don't wear our shoes in the house. We make everybody take their shoes off.
Yeah.
So I can't do a white floor because I hate mopping and cleaning and.
Right.
Or you could get that Swiffer jet.
That's
really
the type of when
floor.
he said I only clean on the weekends. That's the type of cleaning I like to do on the weekends. Like the little thorough.
You tell the stories.
What?
That's once every 3 or 4 weeks with the thorough.
That's not true. That's every 2 weeks.
Okay. It just went from every week to every 2 weeks.
No, I said when you stated about what I do on the weekend.
Yeah.
With the cleaning on the weekend.
You said once a week.
Guys, the house is not really a mess. Like ever really a mess. That's just right there. It's not. So it's like I don't really need to clean every day. Cecilia said she thinks she could sleep in the laundry room. We have one of those too.
Oh, I'm sick of her.
Tiffany said, you guys done spoke about everything. Do you judge people by their intentions or their actions?
You can never judge anybody by their intentions. How can you tell what someone's intention is? You can only go with people's actions. I'll treat people the way you present yourself. So if somebody's a liar and they presenting themselves as they're a good person, I'm going to do that until I find out they're lying.
But I've actually had people change. Like I've had people
change from what?
One way, be one way, as far as negative and everything like that. Like just a negative ass person to change for the better.
Okay,
in general.
Cool.
For
because they were so negative, they will never have that opportunity in my book to where they get embraced. Cool, I respect that you a good person now, but you was on too much fuck shit before for me to care. You know? Like, I'm all for mending relationships, but, like, we all too old for that type of funny shit.
But you'll be surprised.
Yeah,
like, you will really be surprised.
I actually wouldn't be surprised.
Like, at this point, it is so annoying that you have grown-ass people seeking attention. That
social media?
So annoying. Social media, in person, not in person, just in general. That is so annoying.
Well, that's just
that is so annoying.
Human beings like attention, social creatures.
Cool, get attention. And then you actually have people that want to give you attention, and you don't even want the attention from them. You just want to get, and it's nothing but negative shit. It's negative shit.
You had a bad day?
No, I really had a good day. I just had ice cream as well. But I'm just saying, like, the phone call that I didn't even have a phone call today. My kids were on the phone. And it was one of those statements where it was, if I don't say hi to you, you're not going to say hi to me? Her? Her? I was just like, what?
I'm that type of person.
What?
I'm not going to say hi. If we're not in good rapport, I don't really like to talk, so.
But you know the thing is, I don't even feel like it's not that we were on a good type of rapport, because when she came to my job prior to, she said hi, I said hi. But of course you said hi to me first then, because I was in the back working. And you did the hi and I did the hi back. I'm just saying, like, if you're on the phone with my kids and I'm doing something, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing to speak. I didn't do that before when we were good, and I didn't do that before when we were bad.
Well, I was about to say, some people find that to be disrespectful, but if that's something that's y'all been doing.
She said that's what I used to do, but that wasn't the case. My thing, what I used to do is not even that I used to, because I didn't stop. If, for instance, I had something to tell her and she was on the phone with the kids, I would be like, oh, and let me tell you, and just start talking. I never just said, hey, hi, okay, so let me tell you. No, it just came off, and I would just start talking to her about something, but I haven't been fucking with you like that, so I don't have nothing
that's
to
a
talk
woman
to you
thing.
about.
That's a woman thing. No man, yo, boy, you was on the phone and you ain't say hey. That's the type of childish woman shit I be talking about, yo. Shit like that just aggravates me. That's not even something to have a discussion about.
Yeah, so the topic was, do you feel you need to treat people as they are, like whichever title they hold in your life? I also, about that topic as well, like, you know how, okay, cool, like people will be in a long-term relationship, sort of, kind of, and then they like break up or whatever the case may be. At that point, what is that considered? Your ex, right?
Yeah. If you're no longer with that person.
I mean,
and to me, if y'all was fucking, that's an ex.
You still ex. You was just fucking.
Like, I just hate that.
Yeah. No.
I used to.
And this is me not going against no female. This is just a general. We're talking. We're on live. I just feel like, a lot of women feel that when you guys break up, you guys are considered exes, but y'all still live together, whatever, because it's a long-term relationship. You're working on moving out, or you're not moving out, or whatever y'all decide to do at the moment that you guys are broken up. Cool. You get the same. You feel like you need the respect because y'all live together, whatever, however that works, whatever. But you guys are not together, so you could do you, he could do him. As soon as y'all have sex, does it just naturally mean that y'all are back together?
No.
Because then comes the whole checking into the phone, or the whole doing this and doing that, and complaining about this, complaining about that. Stuff like that happens. That doesn't mean that you guys are back together.
But it'd be y'all assuming that.
As females, yeah. That's why I made sure I mentioned that, because I want to speak. I don't have time to be going back and forth in a friendship.
I don't agree with that, though. I don't agree with that. I think a real friendship, there will be times you go back and forth. Respectfully, though. Like, your friend should tell you when you're wrong. Your friend, a real friend isn't going to agree with everything you do. It's cool and understandable if there's a respect level and nobody's being disrespected, and y'all can respect each other's opinion. There's times I might go back and forth with my man one time.
Yo, welcome back. Oh,
you know what I mean? Like, I go back and forth with my man when we have a whole discussion. We both come to the same conclusion, and then he does the exact opposite of what we discuss. Now we're gonna go back and forth. I think I know
what friend you're talking about.
We're gonna go back and forth. I'm just saying, like, but there's times when he does respect my decision, or he asks me for advice and then follows that advice, and it varies. Yeah, I have a friend that asks for my advice, don't listen, and then listen. You know why I don't ask people for advice?
Why?
In terms of relationship, because 90% of the time, you don't want advice. You want to share your views and hope that person agrees with your views.
That is
to further enforce how you feel,
right?
So you could keep doing
right.
it. You don't really want to hear the truth.
But you know what's so crazy?
What?
In time with a friendship, like a really good friendship, over time, you learn to do that. So, like me, I'm the type of person that my friend will be telling me some shit, and I know it's like, no, bitch, you should not do it. So I'll be like, no, what you need to do is X, Y, and Z, right? That's me giving her my advice. And then if she's still entertaining the fact that she shouldn't be, or she's doing what I disagree with, I'm like, well, then yeah, you might as well just do that. So it'll still make her feel comfortable to a point where it's just like, we're good. And then
that's women shit.
When the situation come back, it's not like I gotta be like, I told you so, or none of that. I just be like, well, this is what we gotta do now.
No, and that's where y'all go wrong. Y'all enforce the same stupid behavior. When mine bro wrong, yo, you a fucking dummy, son. We just talked about it's not no this is what we gonna do. No, stupid. Now what?
Yes, if I tell my friend some shit and she don't listen, and then the shit come back to bite her in the ass, and she call me with the shit, I'm gonna be like, all right, so now what we doing? What
not
we doing
me.
Now? What we
it came back
now?
to bite your dumb ass. Learn.
What we gotta do to fix this? What
Nothing.
we gotta do to get this shit right? Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, and this is what you do.
So I don't go to nobody for no advice. You know what's best for you.
Right.
It's just you whether you're gonna choose to do it or not. Like to me, that advice in relationship is pointless now.
Some people don't really know what's best for them because they don't know what they want.
But then that's why they don't
they be all over the place.
This is my point I be trying to get. Like this shit ain't rocket science no more.
Right.
Yo, this is what I don't like. You're gonna continue to do that. Now you're gonna fuck up the relationship because I may possibly leave because I asked you. You still doing it. You agreed to it. And you're still going to
agree to it.
Exactly. It's one thing to do. Yo, we have a talk, and we both go our separate ways. I break it down. You break it down. This is what I like. This is what I don't like. Can you agree to that? Yes. Can I agree to that? Yes. And then go against that. Now it's all right. Cool. You don't respect my shit.
I can understand why that would be not respectful.
You know what I mean? So that's why I just be like, it depends on what you value in a relationship. What's important to you? Like I learned now to pick my battles. It's certain shit that I'm not gonna go crazy for that because it's pointless.
Can you give an example?
Shatia does not listen. If for me to plan with Tia, I could ask her one question, get 4 different answers, and she expects me to understand how her brain works. So I don't even.
We've been together for so long. You might as well understand how my brain works now.
But you don't understand how your brain works. What? So that's something like I used to get frustrated with that type of shit. Like, bro, if I ask you a question, why is it 4 answers? It's a fucking question. Like to me, it's like yo, you can't be an adult. Yo, can you take your time? Yes. Okay. This is what I need. Yeah, I don't know, but maybe later on, 5 o'clock. You see how redundant that is? Yeah, but maybe I just have I have a bunch of answers. All right, see, and that's why I'm not going back and forth with that. You asked an example. And I gave it to you. We always gonna go back and forth on this. Okay, thank you. I appreciate your answer. I think I appreciate your example. What I'm saying is with him, he wants you to say yes or no. Black or white. There's no gray. Green or red. Pick one. Yes or no. Not I don't know. Don't give me a I don't know, okay? Because if you give me a I don't know, then just fuck it. I don't want to do it anymore. She's not even being honest. Now I don't get you. You don't know? All right, I'll give you 5 or 10 minutes. We just started doing that. Oh, you lied, son. We just started doing that. You're lying. This is why you want to go live because you're going to be sitting here lying. Wow. We just started doing that. This is just a perfect example of how I find a problem with you, and instead of me being on some, yo, fuck it, I don't want to figure it out, let me give you an alternative, and it's the same shit. That's why I set an example. But that's just one example of the shit that pisses me the fuck off. I don't even want to hear the rest. Right. You got it. Some people crave negative attention. Oh, shit, I know somebody just like that who love the blame game and the pity story. I'm playing victim. All the time. No, like, wait. What's going on with me? But people like that, they will start some shit, right? Get backlash from it, but play victim. That is insanity. You remember Baby Boy? Oh, you got an Oedipal complex. Yes. Exactly. All right, shut up. That is pure insanity. Do you not know that that's insanity? I'm sorry. Back to the damn comments.
Some people crave negative attention. That is 1,000%
No,
correct.
but it's attention, and that's the
Those
thing.
are just people who are insecure and seek validation from others. Exactly, Bar. No, not in that way. I mean, being friends and then not being friends. Talk shit in between, then feel like the friendship will be the same.
All right, stop right there. Then I was never I never had a friend that talked shit behind my back.
And we was friends after that.
Yeah. Or nah. But I don't have a lot of friends though. And I think it's different with women. Yeah. A man, how I perceive a friend and how you is two different things.
Mm-hmm. No, but you know a lot of people get misconstrued. Okay, Bar's my best friend, right? But I am not his best friend. He has a best friend. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't. That's why I don't call people my best friend unless we on the same page.
Yeah, and you guys are guys, so it'll be rare that you say that actual word.
Yeah, like that's
us
my
as
brother.
Women. As women, we're taking that word like
literally.
Yes.
And that's your
so
problem.
I feel like that right there is what a lot of women, when they're friends and then they're not friends, they become. I have a question for you.
Oh, God.
And it's going to be slightly difficult for you because you're not the type of guy that will listen to me if I was to gossip to you. You'll be like, I don't want to hear that shit. So just try to understand what I'm about to ask you.
But is this about gossip?
No, just try to understand.
Okay.
If I'm talking to you.
In what way?
Gossipy.
Okay.
And we break up. Do you feel like it is an obligation for you to go to everybody that I spoke to you about and tell them what I said?
That's like me telling you all of my ex's business.
Right.
That has nothing to do with
And when we break up, I'm going to tell them what you said.
No, that's not cool. And to me, I don't like people that come back, yo, you heard Richard Corder was telling about you? What you did when he was telling you that?
That's exactly what I said.
Because when she wasn't fucking with you, this is what she was saying. Well, what was you saying?
That's how y'all know.
Oh, shut up.
No, because seriously, that's what I said. I'm like, how could somebody feel comfortable listening to the information? Like, what were you doing? What were you talking about? And what were you agreeing with for that information to occur? It's one thing
if, like, yo, we was outside, bro. He was just talking crazy about you. All right, cool. But if y'all in a setting where it's just y'all
in the bed laying down and it's just me and you talking and we break up and you go run your mouth.
No, I'm not doing that.
I personally feel like women are going to talk to their spouses. It's up to the spouse if they decide that they want to listen to the gossip or not. If I'm going to talk to Bob about something, it has to be something not serious, but I can talk to him about playful shit. But if I be like, yo, let me tell you about such and such and such, he'd be like, I don't want to hear that bullshit. Like, go call your friend with that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. But the men that sit there and listen to the bullshit, just know when you guys break up,
that's
telling everybody what y'all said.
That's not true. And I think that's wrong. How you blaming the man? He just listening. Blame the one that's talking and chatting. That's
true. But that's true. But I just feel like Chatty Patty is chatting because she's chatting with you because you're her man.
So what?
And it's like, I don't want to go tell bitches your business. I mean, you can just shut the fuck up and not say nothing. But if you do run your mouth, she's saying it to a man, to her man, her spouse type shit.
That's fucking crazy.
And then it's like they break up, and you just telling you're making sure you're meeting and greeting everybody that you done heard something about, and you're going to tell them what you heard.
Well, I mean, I don't know what type of.
This is somebody that's over 30.
See, this is the shit where I just be like, yo, I give up. Like it's to the point, like, yo, if we certain age, and I just meet you, and you just talking crazy about your ex, I don't even want to discuss nothing with you. You don't even know me. Like, or even if only thing I'm hearing you say is negative things about your past.
But what if it's not even about your past? It's just general statements
just
like about your
stuff.
friends.
Listen to me.
No, not even negative. It could just be a regular me and you just laid up. And I'm like, oh yeah, I just got off the phone with such and such. She told me X, Y, and Z. So now technically you know her business. But you're my spouse. And I'm just talking to you that's what we,
Y'all need to learn who your real spouses is.
Yeah, obviously. And then break up and then you go tell, I know this about you because obviously such and such told me. The fuck?
That's when you should get your brother to fuck him up. Y'all swear y'all brothers be killers and all this drug dealing shit. Y'all know all these getting money. Get one of them niggas to fuck him up.
For running his mouth like a beach?
Right.
We have some more comments.
Take your time with the comments so you can respond.
Okay. People get mad at you for what you tell them. They ask for advice, but they just don't. They just want you to listen.
But see,
Hey, y'all.
that's what I was talking about. A lot of people don't really want. That's why,
Yeah.
when my bro asks me for something, boy, I'm gonna keep it real with you. So make sure what you asking, you want to know the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Real shit. There was times I asked my man something. It wasn't shit I wanted to hear, but I asked him. I gotta respect it.
Me and Bar have a mutual friend.
No, we do not.
And he will ask Bar certain things, but then he also want to know from my perspective as well. So he'll ask me, and sometimes I seriously tell him shit he don't want to hear.
But that's just what anybody.
Point blank period. But he is still like willing to listen and understand why I tell him what I tell him.
Yeah, like I'm not. If anybody ever asks me for advice and they get mad at my response, I'm never gonna put myself in a position to give them advice ever again.
I can understand that.
That's why if that's my friend, bro, we just not gonna be friends in that aspect. I'm not gonna tell you some shit and then you get mad at me.
Right.
I'm not the bitch that hurt your feelings. Real shit.
That's why you ask for advice anyway.
I'm not the bitch that hurt your feelings. All right?
Right.
This is real shit, man. We too old for that.
We got a bunch of laughing, crying faces, laughing my ass off. Yo, welcome back. Thank you. We feel welcome. Glad you guys tuned in. We appreciate you guys. I don't think anyone does that. Laughing my ass off. No, I mean, I don't think any band does that. No, seriously, I agree with that. That's crazy. I think that is so crazy. I can see women doing that, though, truthfully.
Doing what?
If you're a guy and you're running your mouth to me all the time, constantly about your friends, and when me and you break up, not saying that's something that I would do, but I can more so see a female running to the guys telling them what you said. Yeah. Trying to get your friends to not fuck with you no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's funny shit.
But for a man to do that, though, that's insanity. Again, insanity.
That's not insanity.
No.
Insanity is to do the same thing over and over again and expecting different results.
Okay. That's insanity. The nigga did it a couple times, so it's insanity.
You're a clown.
People vent to their mate when something doesn't sit right with you.
Yeah, cool. But to me, it's like, that's your unsaid rule. Like the things you vent to me about, I'm not gonna. There was times Teyah vented to me about something, and I see the entire thing play out. I would never get in the middle of it and say, well, this is why I told you, Teyah, when you talk, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Even if it's shit I don't like that she do, we could talk about that in the house. But I'm never going, no, man, because it's just some shit you tell your significant other that you can't talk to people about.
Like, seriously, majority of the stuff that I go through, like with my family and stuff, I talk to him about it.
Yeah, and I don't be wanting to hear that shit either.
Yeah, he'll tell me. And it's not even gossip because it pertains to me. It's my business, my personal business. But if it sounds too mixy, he's like, don't want to hear it. I would literally have to be like, all right, think it just please, because I want your advice at this point. What would you do or what do you think? And then he'll hear me out. But for the most part, that's the type of shit that I will have to speak to him about. I can't be like, oh, why Cecilia and such, and he gonna be like, I don't want to know damn well I'll be on the phone all the time. He gonna be like, I don't want to hear shit about her. Like, we're not doing that.
Only unless it's about Miss Sonia. That's the only time. Or she want her godson. That's it. Or Josh is all right. You know what I mean?
That's it.
But that's not something y'all never really talk about all day long. I don't want to hear that shit.
Cecilia said, I'm a mutual friend too. Let's not forget.
Oh God.
You are a mutual friend. That's your friend.
She's not.
That's your friend.
That's godmother. She will have that title for the rest of her life. Respect. We are not friends.
So when he hit you up trying to surprise me,
that's me asking his godmother for help.
We're not friends.
I'm gonna be like, cool. This is for Kana. The fuck?
Look, this for Kana.
I dare her say no to that shit.
Oh, she's definitely not. I have some more comments.
What?
I had to cut somebody off for that. For what exactly? I'm sorry. Wait.
Most likely, I'm assuming whoever cut that person off for the funny shit.
Oh, okay.
And I respect that. I lost a lot of friends because I saw some funny shit and I said something and it wasn't cool. You reading this?
Yeah. I had a friend who is in a toxic relationship and always came to me for advice, but never took the advice. I got to the point where I just had to be like, I don't want to hear it no more. So I'm done with you and your toxic relationship.
That's real.
It'd be like that.
And I respect that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to let people know. So, because somebody will keep, that negative energy shit. I'm going to tell you how it be.
You, naturally.
If somebody keep coming to you with that negative energy, you slowly start feeling that way. And it seems like they only come when they down.
Yeah.
But when they good in their relationship, you wouldn't know.
They don't think about you. They don't call you.
It's shit like that I don't like.
Yeah.
But that's one of the reasons why, like, if you always in a toxic relationship, you're the toxic person too.
Yeah.
Not just that person.
That same person also had another comment. Hi, Ashley. That's family. Just hearing the bullshit, toxicity, and constant complaining was draining and was tired of as fuck.
About hearing about it. Yeah, that shit.
It's
that's
so crazy
energy.
Because that's exactly what happened today. And it wasn't that I straight just came for her when she made the comment. It was just like, why every time you actually speak to me is some bullshit? Why? What you mean bullshit? Exactly what I just said. That is the case. Think about the last time me and you spoke. Bullshit. The last time before that. Bullshit. Why every time we speak is bullshit? All you had to say was, listen, hi. I feel like I say hi to you first and you don't speak. Or you didn't even have to say that. You could have just said hi and keep it pushing. You wasn't on the phone with me in the first place. Or just don't speak no more. And I say hi when I say hi. If you don't want to say hi back, you don't have to say hi back. That simple. Your family. We'll get over it. It's not that serious. But that's just how I feel. And I also feel that that type of energy, like the toxic shit, could depict your whole entire day.
That's why I don't drink water. Don't drink the last of the juice. I need the juice tonight. You drink the water. What I was about to say, because I ain't going to the store. But that's why I don't even like, but Teyah knows as well. Once Teyah, this happened, today I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
I don't even want to hear that because that shit rubs off.
Yeah.
Or if you negative,
it's contagious.
It's going to make me negative. Just because you my lady. Keep that negative shit over there.
After that phone call, we went to go get ice cream. Okay? That's just how I was feeling. I was mentioning ice cream prior to, but
and I wasn't going to go. Only reason I went because I heard you on the phone. What? Hannah?
No, what? And he
Damn.
Because as soon as you start calling him.
Tamia, go down there with him.
He playing.
Yeah.
No, but he playing. No, but that's true. Like, I mentioned the ice cream thing, but it wasn't like a big deal to go get ice cream.
It wasn't. No, I wasn't getting up.
It was just like, whatever. If we go, we go. If we don't go, we don't go. But after getting off the phone, I'm like, no, like, please, Vicky, can we go get ice cream?
I'm on my business.
Because, like, seriously, like I said, that shit could really rub off on you. It'll really, like, I also don't like just people that'll just sit around
and be negative all day.
Yes,
I don't even talk to people like that.
No, but like, all day. And people like that don't find no problem within themselves.
And that's why you stay away from them.
How do you have a problem with this person, that person, that person? And you don't see nothing wrong.
I got a relationship right now where I can't even speak to the person.
Yeah.
You want to see the kids? That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You want to see your daughters or your cousins and your brothers? That's beautiful. I won't speak. I won't be negative because that person is just so negative that any interaction with that make me mad.
Crazy? You know what the crazy part about it is? This person that I'm speaking of, when they come around, you can feel it.
That's why I don't even speak. I don't even want to be around that. I'm in a whole nother place. Like, you can feel that shit. Energy is strong, man.
Yes. Like,
hold on, what them kids? You know the Bobs.
Yeah.
You know the Bobs.
It is so like you can feel it. Where it's to a point where I be like, why? I don't ask her why, but that's what I just be saying to myself, like, why? And please don't let her come here when you're not here, because that means you spent 3 and 4 days out. Okay.
Well, all I know is, like, with that negative shit, I'm in a good place in my life. I want to keep that. And if I'm the only person, I want to control how I feel. So if I'm mad at something, I know it was because of me, not somebody changed my mood. No,
that'd be my thing. And that's what I had to learn with these situations. And that's why, again, he is one person that I do speak to about that, because it's family related. And it's like, when I go through certain shit, he'll just be like, why are you even letting that fuck your day up? Like, you was not like this prior to it.
Yeah, but that is hard to do, though. It's hard.
I'm upset because
that be happening to me too sometimes.
Ask for that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even ask for you to even call me with the shit. And you know what's so crazy? Majority of the time that I'm getting the phone call, it's to vent about some bullshit that person got going on with somebody else. And then now it's on me. Like, why? I didn't have to answer the phone. I just answered the phone to listen, to hear you out, to let you vent, let you say what you need to say. That's it. But then it got a full on me per se.
But you see, you want to know where I think you go wrong?
What?
I don't allow people to vent to me about negative shit no more like that.
No, yeah, but that's what I had to learn.
Yeah, you gotta learn that. It's certain shit you gotta eye. Yo, this all you doing? Don't talk to me about that no more.
I just allowed that because it was immediate family. You know what I mean? So it was like,
no.
You're speaking to me about my sibling, or
okay.
One of those type of situations. That's why I was just more like, okay, fuck it.
You know what I learned, son, and this is something I can speak for in advance, like real advice. If this, especially within a family setting, if two people not talking to each other, everybody trying to get together to force them to talk ain't gonna make it fucking work
at all.
They're adults. When they're ready to talk about it, they will. Whether that be 3 years from now or 5 years from now.
And I learned that through experience.
I'm talking personal experience. When they're ready to talk, they will talk. Everybody trying to get in the way, and who
like
said
the nerve of you to get us
he
to start talking, and now me and you beefing.
Get the fuck out.
Like it gets that bad.
No,
the nerve of you to get me in. Such and such.
No, I'm gonna go like this. Yo,
not fucking with each other.
Your brother want to talk to you. Your sister want to talk to you. Whenever y'all want to talk.
Right.
I don't want to hear nothing else about it till y'all niggas talk.
Right.
Yo, son, I'm not talking to him. All right, cool. I am. Whenever y'all good, let me know. Not, yo, I need you to do this. Well, he don't want to do this. When those two parties want to fix it, it'll be fixed.
I also feel like people be needing time. Like sometimes you gotta give people time. I don't give a fuck what anybody going through, what you arguing about, what you bickering about. Sometimes I feel like people need time. Like, what type of situation was it? Oh, we never had an argument like this before? No. Cool. Why are we arguing about this now? Oh, because this situation. A lot of people tend to go through things when new situations occur in their life. When new relationships or new happiness or new shit happen in their life. A new job, just new anything. You tend to go through some shit with people that you ain't never even expect to go through shit with. Like, they need time. People need time sometimes. Like, people need to go through what the fuck they need to go through. That's that on that with the negative shit. I wanted to finish speaking on treating people as their title.
But I don't like giving people titles, and I think that's something wrong that people do. To me, if you give them a title, you're going to constantly change that title.
How does that work?
That's why you don't give titles. You just treat how people represent themselves.
How does the title thing
work? Do no title. Once I give you a title, now I'll put you in a box. I don't allow you to grow.
Right.
He was a great person then. Now they doing some fuck shit. They still a great person. So why give them a title?
How do you actually give somebody a title?
Don't. That's a woman thing. That's a woman thing.
Guys do that too.
Oh my God.
You just a different type of breed.
No, it's not that, bro. Y'all just be making it seem like
how does that work?
If a nigga could have sex and not deal with none of the bullshit, that would be his title for every single woman in his life. Great pussy, no bullshit. No, I'm serious, son, because y'all be making it. No, it's the women that get all this extra shit, or because of this happened, well, I feel but I need to do
like,
this.
Remember, we spoke about the bitch word. But I'm just saying, guys that come up with the whole "that's my bitch."
Y'all allow it to be a title.
And it's like a title where he genuinely feel like that's my bitch. You can't fuck with her. She's off limits. That's my bitch.
See, that's wrong. Like if some chick told me, "Oh yeah, that's one of the niggas I fuck with," that's a dub.
Right.
You we don't even. But I don't allow a title. So it's what you allow. How
does a title work? Like. Women out there with titles, how do you guys allow a guy to give you a title?
You want to know the slickest shit? And I shouldn't even give her a game on? Real G's don't give him a title.
So do I have a title?
Take it on my face. Son, this is the shit I be talking about that be pissing me off with you. If I'm dealing with numerous people, I'm not giving anybody a title.
Right.
Because a title leads to a sense of acknowledgement.
So now if you're just dealing with me, do I have a title?
Okay.
And what's my title?
Read the comments before you piss me the fuck off.
What's my title?
See, I'm not in the fucking mood, man.
There's no comments. We got laughing and stuff like that. But on a serious note, I want to know how that works. Like how do you actually?
Well, ask yourself as a woman when you were younger. Did you feel like because you spent time with somebody or y'all had some type of exclusivity, not just sex, that kind of made y'all,
like have like a title type
of
thing?
I can understand why a woman would feel that way.
I mean, like I felt the only title I really pretty much came up with was that we were boyfriend and girlfriend. We were together. You are mine.
All right, well, see, there's a big difference between boyfriend and girlfriend and together. So you got to be. That's what I'm saying. A slick one
Oh, you getting real.
A slick one? Listen to me. If you don't make it black or... I'm going to tell y'all something, man, which y'all don't understand.
Yes
The
or no,
slick
black or white.
dude, listen to me. The slick dude will always leave room for interpretation.
Yeah.
Think about it.
No, but they do.
And they
That's
do.
True.
They'll leave room for... That way it can't just be... Well, I thought... Well, maybe because it is...
Right.
No. So that title shit is for the women, bro.
Right.
If a nigga say that's his bitch when he fucking her. But when he want to fuck with other bitches, that's still his. That's his bitch.
Oh, that's his bitch.
But you not my woman.
Right.
You
So
know what I'm saying to you?
Right.
That's what real dude be doing this title shit, man. That's a woman thing.
I definitely get that. Laughing my ass off. You're his fiance, honey.
Thank you. Who said that? Who said? Oh God, damn. Oh shit. Damn.
And Ashley said, "I don't do the titles."
Exactly. It's no such thing as titles, bro. To me, and this is what I learned. Somebody told me this too a while ago. I think a lot of the mistakes people make is in a relationship, they're doing things that only should be deserving of a husband and wife.
Mm-hmm. And we spoke about that before,
and this is gonna be real. And I've learned from my past mistakes too.
That's true.
I was doing things at a time when we wasn't where we are now that should have only been deserving for a wife.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when disappointment comes in because you're not being real. You putting those titles on.
Uh-huh.
No, to me, and this is real because we grown now, that title should only work in when we got marriage, your last name is changed, our finances intertwined.
And now, because I'm your fiance and that's the title. I'm your fiance.
I'm done.
I mean, some females feel like they don't want to be in a relationship, but they do relationship shit. She's his bitch.
Okay, cool. But you can't expect relationship commitments. And I think that's where the mess up come. No, especially, I ain't no nigga asking you to, I don't want you to be my girl, but I want you to act like you are. No.
Right.
You making a conscious decision to be like a girlfriend. Then you got to understand you're going to get your feelings hurt. I'm not playing make pretend with nobody that ain't exclusively mine.
Exactly.
Now, when I say make pretend, I'm giving you my all. We could have a great bond and we both got but on the other side, this is how we move. The fuck? Yeah, fucking crazy.
I want to make a comment on that.
God.
Titles are dumb and they cause people to settle. Somebody also put facts. I'm only making this statement because it pertains to me and Bob. But
gosh,
when you just want to have sex with a guy, you need to say that clear as day, out of your mouth. And I feel the same way with guys. Guys, when you want to have sex with the female, and that's all you want to do with her, you need to make that very clear that you want to just have sex with her. That's
a lot of niggas don't do that because they don't.
They feel like the woman wouldn't respect
and
that.
It's a lot of 80% of them won't.
It's true, but there is a lot of women that will. Nowadays,
I'm not saying
it's about 50% that will. Nowadays, it's about 50 that won't respect that. I'm telling you,
out there.
Niggas are wifing strippers. There's like 50% of women that will allow that.
Wifing strippers.
No,
that's not a custom thing, bro.
We're not seeing just rappers wifing strippers. We are seeing hood niggas wifing bottle girls is what they want to call themselves. Okay, that's it, and that's all. Knowing that behind the scenes they're really strippers. But in any event, I feel like you gotta just be honest. Like, you have to be honest. You cannot feel like, okay, y'all just fucking, but then if you calling him 11, 12 o'clock at night, every night he's not answering, now you feel away. You got a problem. Maybe he's just fucking somebody else too.
You gotta know what you're willing to allow. Like, my thing is, like, if I'm dating a chick that I know is mixy, I'm not gonna be mad when she do some mixy shit.
That's true. Some females don't want to just have sex. They make it seem like that, but they want to be the guy.
Story of my life. This is what I mean. Like, you could be dead honest. They will agree. And once they feelings change, they expect the whole relationship to change with their feelings.
I'm saying be honest. I told him that flat out. I want to have sex with you. That's it, and that's
all. Then what?
We did that. And then once my feelings got involved, what happened after that?
Tell him what happened.
I told him.
And she was on me. Listen, Paul.
I've been on you. I've been on you.
The point I'm trying to say
is it works and it pays off To be honest.
This is not a good example.
Because we are a good example.
That is not a good example for that explanation.
Oh, because when my feelings got involved and I felt like, you know what, I don't want to share the D. I don't want to share him because my feelings is involved. Now I'm starting to do things with him that I feel I only want to with just me and him. I told him, listen, I don't want you fucking nobody else.
We was mad young though.
We weren't mad young, but I still told you I don't want you fucking nobody else. You was like, okay, what does that mean? That means that.
Niggas have to get
Right. That means that.
Shut up.
Want it to be me.
Shut up. Clown. Fucking clown.
They'll fuck just to be around the guy.
Yeah, and I think that's you know what it is, bro? Y'all give up pussy so easy sometimes. It devalues it. If that shit was like in the stock market, no, if that shit was in the stock market, if it's so easily accessible, its stock will be low. Mm-hmm. Now, if you have a premium stock and you don't allow everybody to just buy it, it's different. But I also understand too, you have to be confident as fuck in this day and age. Like, I'm not chasing no pussy for 4 months. When it's millions out here, I can just
confidence, ladies.
But if you know how to play it right, you can make it seem worth it.
Also, a lot of women too, if you want to just fuck, that doesn't mean that you gotta just feel like that about any and every guy. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to feel like, oh, if I'm gonna just fuck, I'm gonna just tell a nigga I want to fuck, and then you out here just fucking all over the place. You have to, again, have confidence. You have to, again, if that happens randomly, if you feel like, okay, nah, I really just want to fuck him and let him go his way, and this is just that one particular guy, I feel like, yeah, you definitely should do that. Once you feel yourself start commonly saying, okay, no, I just want to fuck him. Okay, no, I just want to fuck him. Self-worth. Remember who you are. Because I also feel like I think
a lot of women, y'all put your own selves on a pedestal, and when y'all don't get that recognition from other men,
I think a lot of women settle for anything.
I don't believe that. I just think a lot of women feel like they're much better than what they really are, and that's a problem.
I feel like you should though.
No, bro. You got to know sometimes somebody might be out of your league.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's many times, like, you was like, yo, I feel like I'm that nigga cool, but it might be a woman out there that's past me. Mm-hmm. I gotta be able to respect and understand that. Right. I can't just assume I'm all the way up here and everybody down here. No, sometimes your shit right here and somebody up here, and you ain't ready for that yet. Right. And that's why you get your feelings hurt.
A lot of women do settle. Yeah, I do feel like a lot of women just settle. Like, I feel like...
Well, it's hard not to, because it depends on where you're looking or what you value. Like, I was telling somebody this the other day. Oh, I have a hard time meeting men. What type of men you like? Why you don't go to church? No. Why you go meet a guy at church? I'm not talking to no church. That's one of the problems. Y'all want this, no, it's not that. You're not getting what I'm saying. Y'all want this certain type of man that's appealing, but doesn't have the qualities for a relationship, and then get mad when they're not willing to be in relationships. That's not true. That type of man. So that may mean he might not be the coolest nigga on the planet. He might not dress the way you want him to. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So settling depends on what you.
And we do settle because we look in the same places for a guy.
Exactly.
We'll find a different guy, and we aren't.
Yeah, I met whatchamacallit at Milk River, and a whole 6 months later, y'all met his cousin and ain't know it, and think he gonna be different. No, dumbass. You meeting all your niggas in the club, of course. Listen, because dudes do the same, and this is the shit that niggas won't say that, son, fuck these bitches, just get money, all these hoes the same. No, all the bitches you keep trying to talk to are very much like the same.
Yo, he's
niggas be bugging.
A lot of people settle because they end up falling in love with potential. That's a lot of women's biggest downfall. I was just about to speak on that. I was just waiting to read all the comments. Let me tell you something. A lot of women feel like they can change these men. They settle because they see the potential in the guy. Men too, though.
People. Say people in general.
Or assuming that this person has a certain type of potential. So they deal with it and they settle and they stay and they deal with and they keep trying to fix, keep trying to build, keep trying to make it right, keep trying to talk. And the dude or the female is not changing. And now they are there still just sticking it out. And at this point now, it's history. We've been together for too long. Don't make no sense for me to start over and be with somebody else. It do make sense, son. You could have did 15 years down the line. It makes sense to start over. It makes sense to get it right. It makes sense to do what you need to do. We have a few more comments. We build a man in our minds and fuck with the complete opposite.
Dumbasses.
Wow, at Ashley Church. Okay, yes, Ashley, we agree with you. We become their mothers and their nurturers and their home care providers.
Stop. But this is what I hate. Listen to me. And I hate that when women do that because he don't ask y'all to be his mother. Y'all choose to.
Yeah.
And they be, because I've been taking care of his ass. You took care of him, girl.
And he allowed it.
Oh, no, not he allowed it.
He allowed it.
You chose to do it.
And he allowed it.
You
know how many times I bought you shit, Stinky, and you would be pissed off and
upset? I thought you was about to say some funny shit. You saw my face? Did you see my face? I was about to say, get the fuck out of here.
No, but that's because you didn't allow it. Like, stop. We not doing that. You're not going to keep doing this, that, and the third and making me feel like less of a man. Then no, thank you. I don't need that. I don't want that. You didn't allow it. These niggas be out here allowing it because truthfully, honestly, they don't have shit. And then when they get a female that's actually doing shit, they don't know how to take it and be like, you know what? Thank you, I appreciate it. And then the next time it come around, no, thank you, let me get it myself. Niggas don't know how to do that shit anymore.
Women either.
They just sit around like this all day. Shit get tired, they put the other one out. Okay? That's just pretty much how the fuck the shit go. And that shit at this point, at this day and age, it's annoying. You actually, truthfully and honestly, we was just walking past to see rent amount for brand new apartments. You need two types of income. Yeah. You cannot just have one income.
Unless you making six figures to live comfortably alone.
Right.
What you need to do? Unless you like making six figures, it's very difficult to live the way you want to live alone.
I just feel like it should be partnership, just in general.
Yeah, but that's what I was telling somebody the other day too. Like, it's not 20. No, it's not like the 1950s. You know what I mean? Where the man just made all the.
Go out there and
y'all can make just as much money as men.
Yes, you can. And
it's ridiculous to consider the man to pay everything.
I just feel like, okay, so cool. I want to get you something, right? I'm not working, never working. You doing all the working, taking care of everything. So I want to get you a gift or get you something. What I gotta do? I gotta ask you for your money to buy you some shit. How does that work? How do I show you my appreciation outside of cleaning the house, cooking, doing this, doing that?
Well,
I wanted to buy you something.
Some men don't want you to buy them. Take care of the house. Treat the house like you would want me to be treated. And I can understand
and the kids.
that. And the kids as well. Like, I don't want your gifts. I want to make sure when we come home, the house is a certain way.
I know somebody like that.
I want to make sure you got everything together with the kids.
Do you know somebody like that?
Of course. After I'm done working, I can come home and everything is all right.
Yeah. I know somebody like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying it depends on what you want from the relationship. Now, what I do hate the most is when a man takes on the responsibility of all the bills.
And then complains.
And then complains about it. You should have never took on that responsibility.
Yep.
And then if you're going to complain.
I can understand if that man complains because the woman is not being a woman. That I can understand. Like you took on the responsibility to be a man, take care, provide, and do everything. And now you're complaining about you doing this, that. But she's not doing anything at all. I can understand why you would be complaining.
But you're allowing that.
That would be the only way.
It wouldn't be no complaining.
That would be the only way that she's not doing shit. That would be the only way that she's not being a woman. Facts, Bar.
I'm just not allowing that type of shit.
Yeah, like I feel like.
Like, yo, I'm going to say some shit y'all don't want to hear. And I heard a nigga say this, and this is going to be funny. A man told me when I was younger, I'm either going to pay all the bills or be 100% faithful. This is how a lot of men used to think with that. This is why I say it's not the 1950s. Right. Back in the day, that's how men thought. If I'm paying all the bills, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want.
Right.
If I'm being 100% faithful, I'm not paying all the bills. You gotta pick what you want. I'm not gonna.
He ain't paying all the bills.
Oh, God. Just go to your brother, man. Oh, please. No, I don't pay all the bills. This is stupid. That's not fucking intelligent. Why would I know? I'll take care of a bill you don't gotta worry about. I'll make sure I give more than I'm supposed to give on my side.
This is true.
Or I do the little extra shit that will help you in the long run.
This is true.
Fuck out of here. No.
This is true.
Especially if we in the type of relationship where you can voice your opinion and I gotta respect it.
Right.
Like if Tia say, yo, I'm about to have company here. I don't like people here. But this her house too. I gotta respect that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's why I say it depends on the relationship you in. But I'll be damned if you running your fucking mouth and ain't doing shit. No, you're gonna shut the fuck up.
They go Layla B.
Oh,
She's saying something good. People only do what you allow. Gotta set boundaries and compromise on what y'all want.
That's what I was saying.
That's true, though.
Like you gotta pick your fights. It's certain shit
Exactly.
I'm just not even arguing with her about anymore. Period. I'm not even going back and forth because it's clear. Like yo, for me to show you, I would have to fuck this whole thing up to prove a point. And is it worth it? You understand what I'm saying?
Not.
That's what I mean. Like you gotta call. That's why I said a relationship is not hard. It's the person you have to be in a relationship that's hard.
If you understand a relationship, it's not hard.
That's not true.
I'm
A
saying
relationship
because
is always gonna be. I'm telling you, what the most difficult thing about the relationship is being the type of person you need to be for that relationship to flourish.
That's true. But I'm saying, as far as understanding, like just in general, there's a lot of shit that we didn't know then that we know now, and we have a vivid understanding of it now, and it makes us better off. Like you saying now, like, you know, you're not arguing with me about certain shit. I feel like I'm not going back and forth with you about certain shit. Like, you would say something, and I'll just be like, okay.
No, she won't. Yo, I'm gonna tell you what Tia do. We can have a whole discussion. Cool. Tia will go off for 30 minutes straight. What I do? Look. You could be saying shit that's not true that I want to rock your shit about. Why? This is how she lets out her aggression. I understand that about you.
How long ago was that?
The point I'm trying to get is, even when times when I know you wrong or I can prove to, why do that when you going off negative and me saying something is only going to make it more negative? Mm-hmm. Nah, we could talk about that a few days later because I've learned to where I could keep that, I could eat that for a little while. She can't do that. I can eat that for a little while, and then when we do speak about it, I could have told you this then. Right. That would have been, you know what I mean?
I don't know how to eat stuff for a little while.
That's Tia though. She's not intelligent.
We are still growing as a unit.
Oh, nigga, please.
I can learn. No, I can try.
Oh, learn what?
To eat that for a little while.
The fuck out.
Every battle not worth it.
That's what
it's
a war. This is a war. All is fear and love and war. You cannot win every battle. You gotta plant your platoon in the right direction to get the victory towards the end. I don't care about them little battles. Nah, for what?
The shit that I be going off about.
What's important to me is the shit that will make me want to leave the relationship. I'm only fighting on shit like that.
Okay.
Like shit that make and this is the only thing. Like certain shit that might be important to me may not be as important to you, and I had to learn to respect that. And vice versa. I had to learn to respect that. But the shit that makes me feel like yo, I might not want to do this. That's what I'm going hard for, because that shit will fuck up the relationship.
And here it is. I'm just going hard for everything.
No, I didn't say everything.
Big shit.
No, I didn't say
dumb
that.
Shit.
You just read the comments.
I'm gonna fuck.
Just read the comments.
Just telling me who's tuning in. No, but that's true. That's true. And it's not like I go off, you know, about little stuff. You know, I just probably go off like in general, maybe. But there is times, Stinky, I'm telling you.
Where you like you was calm?
Yeah. Or I would just be like, I'm talking about as of now when I decided like, you know what, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do we getting this right.
Listen, I don't really like bringing up shit. There was a time right before Tia didn't know I was about to ask her to marry her. Son, a mistake occurred. Listen to me. And this type of shit, I can understand. When I told my man, like, yo, what happened? All right, boy, listen, she not gonna believe you. I said, I can respect that. Stick to the plan, and it'll work. But at that time, I did see growth from your side. I came to you. Listen, this is it. This is it. This is it. Okay, this is what you're gonna do. I can do that. I can put my pride aside. I said, all right, I will do that. I made a mistake. Cool. Hey, but what happened afterwards?
You got it right.
No, I mean, I asked you to marry me. This is I could have easily told you that to make that situation better, but that showed confidence on my end too. If I make a mistake, I'm gonna tell you my mistake, but I'm not gonna. Oh my God, this one, get the fuck out of it. It's a mistake.
I was like, girl,
I gotta remember. Look,
let me tell you what the fuck
and vice versa.
But me and her didn't even know that you was gonna propose.
But that's the thing.
We didn't know.
The point I'm trying to get you to understand is, though, I could have told you that to ease the situation like I would have done in the past.
Mm-hmm.
No, I made a mistake. You're gonna choose to leave it or not. I'm gonna still go about my day. I'm not gonna move no fuck type of way, and you're gonna see why I'm so confident. I think now more than ever, me and you are in positions to make mistakes. Prior to, none of us can make a mistake. The second somebody stepped out of line once, everything changed. Listen, for real. But we passed that now. Like, you're a human being. You're gonna do certain shit that I don't like.
Yeah.
Life goes on, bro.
This is true. No relationship is perfect, but if both of you are willing to make it work, communication got a lot to do with it. That's true.
I want to see how like people feel about that, like after 20 years of marriage, when y'all just both can't do it no more.
I don't see that. Look at Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
What? Oh, that's one diamond in the rough, boy.
Yeah, but they're dope as fuck.
Yeah, but that's not everybody.
But that's somebody that we actually know.
Okay, now see, this is
you
something.
Know how some people
all right, but
like,
wait,
oh.
Can you wait? This is what I'll be saying, all right? This is something that's gonna get you tight, though. Can you eat what she ate?
Hell no.
Then shut up.
Hell no. Cutting dicks off and all.
See? That's why I say you can't.
Flat out.
Comparing.
I'll call the cops on myself.
This person, but you might not be willing to go through what they went through.
No, that's true. But that's what I'm saying. At that point in time, shit like that was going on. In that era,
shit like that's still going on.
Not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Come on. See, this is what I mean, women. Y'all try to make shit right, but no. Shit like that still happens.
I'm not dealing with that.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not dealing with that.
I don't like using people as examples. Because if you're gonna, I hate that. If I'm gonna use you an example, this is how good Teyah and Bar is, but I'm willing to take the shit Teyah went through.
No, but
that's
you know what?
With
that, I'm saying right now that I'm not dealing with that at all. Point blank period. But at the end of the day, if that situation was
she's referring to having a kid outside of the marriage. If I got somebody pregnant and told Teyah, look, I don't want to be with this woman. I'm in a mistake. She having my kid. Can you get off of me? Can you get off of me?
That's like speaking it into existence. You cannot do that.
Yo, I'm about to rock your shit.
You cannot do that.
But the point I'm trying to say is she's using people as an example, but that person, that couple went through that.
Yes, they did.
So I don't like doing that unless I'm gonna also go through the shit that they endured.
Right. But I'm saying that I would not deal with that. I'm not dealing with that. I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, if the situation was to occur, honestly, I have no idea how I would handle it. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I'm thinking about it in retrospect. He left. He didn't stay with the one who he had the baby on. He took care and provided for that child, but he stayed with his wife.
Okay, that's cool.
You know what I mean? So it could be like, oh, okay, maybe that at that point in time was his mistake.
Okay, cool.
You know, I'm not saying that I'm okay with that.
Like,
I'm not okay with that.
I cheated on you, Bar. I'm pregnant. I don't believe in abortion. Good luck with you and your child, bro. Good luck.
God.
Listen to me, and I wouldn't even show you my emotion. Good luck with you and your child, because I don't like disrespecting kids. We wouldn't even speak unless it's about the kids. Right. And even then, I would go through your friend.
Yeah.
It's just certain shit that you're not going to do to me and I'm not going to do to you. Like, to me, it's like, you couldn't use a condom.
If you were going to fuck around with some dumb shit, right.
Like, if you couldn't use a condom, you have to let him nut in your shit.
Right. That's, yeah.
I don't know. Random, but that's just the thing. Sorry.
I said we have some more condoms.
Yo, you're a clown.
No,
son.
I really meant to say
you're a clown.
I really
you got condoms?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. Because you took a we got more condoms. We don't got any. The fuck are you talking about, clown?
I meant to say comments.
Now we use condoms.
Oh my God! I'm saying I meant to say.
All right. You're pissing me off.
I'm still mad about you not telling me about the plan, Bar.
Why the fuck would I tell your dumb ass? You be like, oh no, Teyah, don't leave him yet. He about to tell you that. He's like, I'm about to leave his ass. No, Teyah, he gonna marry you next week.
Right.
Stay around.
Stick around. Hold it down, girl. Communication is the key. Yes, we always say that.
But Teyah call you, Teyah, did he actually marry you yet? Because I'm on my way. What the fuck?
I agree about the communication, but also people got to learn to comprehend. Also, you can talk to you blue in the face and the person still don't understand.
No, that person don't. Oh, maybe you need to change the way you articulate yourself.
I mean, not only that, there's some people that just don't give a fuck about what you be talking about. And it could be some real serious shit.
Tamia.
Probably feel like you already allowed it for this long. Why the fuck do I gotta respect
my laptop
it now?
case from my book bag.
Everyone's tolerance is different. Don't call me now. So what if the other person died and y'all got left with the kid?
So hold on. Whoever asked that question, go get the laptop case from my book bag. So if I cheated with a woman and she died, would you still be fine taking care of my child with that person? You might as well die with that bitch too. I'm keeping it 100. It's one thing for me to take care of a child of somebody that didn't step up and it was a mutual love and respect. But for you to disrespect me and expect me to take care of that disrespect, to me, that's asking too much of a person. That's asking too. Like, everybody, you got to be the strong, bigger person. I ain't that big.
Mm-hmm.
To me, hurry up so you can get your brother.
Some people don't care about the talking. You gotta show. Look, he put the person that asked that with the laughing face. I was gonna get him. I could get him.
Shut up. Yo, cut it out.
But yeah, some people don't care about. That's true. Some people don't care about talking. You gotta show. But I also feel like trying to talk to a person about some shit that they doing wrong until you blue in the face and they still don't give a fuck. That's like they still not trying to hear you is because they really don't give a fuck. Say hi to the people.
Say hi. Say hi.
Okay, what you were crying for? This is why we don't go live, y'all. Y'all heard him yelling like somebody was killing him. Nobody was killing him.
Hi, yeah. She ain't even over there.
He see her though. See her picture. You have a kid on me. You gotta go. Sorry, not with it.
That's a fact.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel that way too. Like I feel like that 110% too. But if the situation actually occurred, like I don't even know.
Let her play with him over there or something.
Say bye to yeah. She gonna call later. Yeah. Yeah. You want a piece of ice or something?
You want ice?
She gonna say hi. They say hi, handsome boy.
You can't say that.
He said hi, guys. He's good.
Now what the question?
No, he laughed after you explained.
Because that's real shit.
Then you have a kid on me. You gotta go. Sorry, not with it. And then they were saying hi to him. But no, yeah, I get that. But what I'm saying, like I even mentioned before, like in that back in the days, people was really doing shit like that.
Well, this is not back in the day.
It's definitely not back in the day.
This is the point I keep trying.
I'm not trying to hear it. I'm talking about me pinching your kid by accident.
No, I hate when people be like, stop basing these type of relationships on what used to be. It's a whole different time. Like I don't believe that a man should talk to a woman, and this shit is completely different now.
Right.
There's no guidelines to how a relationship should be now because it's completely different.
Not true.
So let that shit go, man. You find out what worked for you and you stick to that and you learn and grow. But that he's supposed to do this because he's a man. Get that shit out of your fucking brain.
And what you supposed to do as a woman?
Be a woman. It's not that fucking hard.
I feel like, no, but there's some women that is hard for. Like they need guidance. I've witnessed it. A nigga taking care of everything, paying all the bills.
And
how about I witness both?
If you think that woman don't know that, y'all being naive.
She do know that.
She don't give a fuck.
Know that.
So
exactly.
She don't need guidance.
Exactly.
That's what nobody don't need.
The reason why I say she need guidance though is because she would actually really be upset in real life upset, not fake upset because you're trying to show the nigga you upset. Real life upset about shit that the guy does. If he decides to go out, whatever he decides to do that makes him feel uncomfortable. This is true. But again, what I was about to say is I actually witnessed both, where the guy is taking care of everything and just ask the woman to be a mother to her kids and be a woman, like, just be a woman. Home, do what you got to do at home. And then I'm seeing guys doing whatever the fuck they want to do and demanding respect at all times. Okay? Bitch, you can't have company. Bitch, you don't feel like sucking my dick, you sucking my dick. Okay? Bitch, like, just straight disrespect, but he don't pay a dime for nothing. Don't take care of the kids, don't take care of them. I don't know.
Yes, that's why he's keep going.
But shit like that is just crazy to me.
It's not crazy to me. It's what you allow. That shit don't be crazy to me no more.
Yeah.
You allowing that. That's not crazy. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want till I can't do it no more. You can't give somebody power and think they're gonna respect it when there's no limits to it. Why would I? Yeah, but I told you sometimes when I used to hear like people problems in relationships and I used to think about how I used to think, I'm surprised somebody didn't try to kill me.
I'm surprised too. I think I'm the only one.
That what didn't try to kill me?
That tried to.
Please.
I think I'm the only one.
Yeah, right.
So somebody else tried to kill you?
Story of my life.
What bitch tried to kill you?
Don't matter.
Why?
You don't know her.
Because I don't know if she gonna try to come back and kill you now.
She wouldn't want to.
While you with me.
They wouldn't want to kill me.
What's her name?
I'm gonna read these comments. Look at this son.
Nigga said she's stupid then. That's a fact. Both of them. The one that allows the bullshit and the one that's not just being a woman and doing what she got to do in the house. If a nigga is taking care of you, like taking care of you, your kids, the house, the bills, buying shit, all types of shit, taking care of you. I feel like you should just step up as a woman and do what you got to do. Like, I don't give a fuck how tired you are. You probably shouldn't even be tired because you're not even working. You shouldn't even be tired. So even if you are tired, bitch, go get you a Red Bull, go get you a 5-hour energy, get your energy up, and do right by that man.
What?
Do right by that man.
Get out of here, Connor. Get out of here, man.
How you doing?
You good?
But guys, thank you for having us. We're gonna wrap it up. We appreciate you. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, and we will be back next Sunday, fully prepared. So I'm going to reach out to you guys. I need you guys to give me comments. Today was good for us to be back. You have anything to say to the people?
I'll make sure you have your comments ready for next time. So
Hit me up with the topic for next week.
you got a whole week. You better think of a fucking topic.
You think of a topic.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.